Hi, Camden. So your mom said that the number 2 in your math journal was a little bit tricky and you had some questions about it. So it said that you needed to find two fractions that are equivalent to the whole number 5. So the way that I think about that is anytime that there's a whole number 5, an equivalent can always be 5 over 1 because it's 5 groups of 1. So that would be if you had 5 groups of 1. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because they haven't been cut into any shapes. They've just been cut. They've got their one piece. So you can shade 5 of them. Another way that I think about that sometimes is I think about, okay, well, what if I took those same shapes, those 5 shapes, and I did split them. Let's say that I split them each into 2 pieces. Sorry, my pieces are not very equal to each other, so that's a little bit sloppy. They should be identical to each other. But let's say that I had those same shapes colored in now, and I'm going to do them a little bit more lightly this time. Let's say that those shapes are still colored in, but remember, we had divided them into 2 pieces each. So instead of working with one whole, we're working with halves, right? So here I have 2 halves, and I have another 2 halves. So 2 halves, 2 halves, 2 halves, 2 halves, and 2 halves. So all together, though, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 10 halves, and it's still equal to my same 5 wholes. So these 2 fractions would equal or be equivalent to 5. You could kind of repeat that process if you did it into thirds as well.